Hello, everyone. So we have a follow-up story here. Let's get into it. It says here, Keenan Kel star Kel Mitchell's ex-wife Tyisha says she's $3 million in debt due to his malicious conduct in divorce. Demands $1.5 million. So if I remember from the last story, she demanded I think 1.5 million still from the divorce, from child support and a bunch of other stuff, and that was denied because he already paid her. Now she's coming back. I think that 3 million in debt, like there's no way someone's giving her a loan where she's racking up 3 million in debt. So it's probably from paying her lawyers and just other debt that she already has. Uh, and she's asking for half of that. So yeah, this is questionable. I doubt she's 3 million in debt. I doubt she even have a job because it's looking like he's a cash cow. And since she lost that money that she was counting on, she's coming back again for more. And she ain't trying to work. She's trying to milk him for as far as she can go. So let's see what this is about. All right. Just repeat. According to court document obtained by whatever, Kel's ex was hit with a major setback in her divorce battle after the judge determined the actor doesn't owe her back support. She couldn't take that L. She came right back again. Now, days later, days. She ain't waiting. She already had it. She was probably gonna, if she was gonna win that other case, she was probably gonna hit him with another one right back to back. Because I think he's just getting his life back together and he's starting to make money again. And she's missing that. She's missing that free payment. Uh uh Tyisha has gone back to court asking that the decision be reversed. In her document, she claimed Kel has not made one spousal support payment to the respondent. The judge already determined that he doesn't owe spousal support because when he sold the house, he gave her most of that money, so he doesn't owe her any spousal support. But hey, as of February 6, 2023, the petitioner currently owes $315,000 in spousal support arrears. I don't even know how she can make that claim. That's the case she just lost. In addition, she said Kel owes another $725K in child support payments. See, these kids are just paychecks to these women, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, why would anyone want to get married if this is the kind of shit that can happen? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You don't gain anything from the marriage because essentially a marriage is just another relationship where it costs you more to get out of it. And if it only costs one person more to get out of it, the other person that doesn't lose that much from it can easily get out of it, because to them, it's basically like dating, except you get a fat paycheck at the end of it. It's senseless at this point. Like, why would you put that many pitfalls in marriage and it only pretty much hangs on one individual? I mean, if it hanged on both of them and they both kind of lose from it, then at least they would come to an agreement that's good for both of them, or not as damaging for both of them. But if it hangs that heavily on one person, there's no point. Hey, that's just a crazy way the laws would even work that way. Uh, she she accused them of presenting false evidence to the court. Come on now. Why didn't she do that during the court case? Why didn't her lawyers say that? They have plenty of time. Court is not just one day, and if you don't prove it right then it's over. Like, you have time. So this is obviously nonsense. Tyisha has demanded Kel pay her 1.9 million for his fraudulent and malicious conduct during his including his alleged financial abuse. How is it financial abuse? You're abusing his finances. How is he? That is insane. That is insane. How you spend most of your life financially benefiting up to someone and then saying that they're abusing you financially. After they, I guarantee you, he noticed that she was just spending his money willy nilly. Because this is the thing that people don't understand: when you're not the one that's earning the money, you no longer think of it as the hard work that is associated with it. If you had to work hard to earn money, you're very reluctant to spend it because you associate it with all that work it took to make that money. But when you're not the one making the money, then it's just numbers. You just toss at things and get things instead of, watching the numbers. Uh, She said the ordeal has caused her to suffer emotionally and financially. Get a job. Get a job and stop racking up debt. And plus, it's over now. It's over now. It's gone. He's out of your life. You divorced him. He's out of your life. Get your shit together. Be an adult. Tyisha said she believes Kel is making over $60K per month while she's over $3 million in debt. So because he's doing better financially and you suck at your finances, he should pay you. What kind of argument is that? Why would you even say this? Kel and Tyisha were married from April 23rd, 1999 to August 15th, 2005. 6 years. 6 years. They shared 2 children, Larique and Allure. For years, Tyisha has publicly accused Kel of owing her over $1 million in back support. Like, come on, man. That doesn't even make any sense. For 6 years of your life? 6 years. She portrayed the actor as a father who barely saw his kids and did little to provide. What do you mean? How does he owe you millions if he did little to provide? That doesn't make any sense. Because you weren't working, obviously. If he owes you all that support, you weren't working. So he's the one providing, right? How do you take credit for the things that he's done? Kel disputed the claims and said he had provided for his children above what was required of him. Of course, because he's his kids. And obviously he provided for the kids way more than she did. She ain't working. So you can say it's a team effort and everyone is square, but if you're asking for more based on the work that you did and he's the one providing the financial support, why do you get money for someone paying you money? That doesn't make sense. He said his ex-wife was not owed a dime in back support. Kel argued Tyisha had received the full proceeds from the sale of their home, which he had covered back in any back support. Yeah, I remember that from the last thing. In court documents, at one point, Kel's attorney argued Tyisha has a long history of foul play. There's evidence to support that she misrepresented her assets and income to the court in the past. Of course, she did. She has forged a grant deed and signatures to transfer the title of the family residence in this case. She was charged criminally with identity theft. God damn. This is just wrong. In the court battle, Kel filed his own declaration accusing his ex of doing everything in her power to drag him through her path of destruction. Seems that way. She ain't letting you go, bro. Not until every dime is squeezed from you and you're like homeless. I was forced to start over and made an active effort to get my life and affairs in order. I focused on rebuilding my relationships and my career. I figured because he wasn't working for a long time. Despite my best efforts, I've still had to spend all these years and thousands of dollars to defend myself against her actions. Tyisha has painted me as a should be painted as a deadbeat father, not only to this courtroom, but to the community and my entire platform. This couldn't be further from the truth, he said. At a recent hearing, the judge ruled that Kel did not owe his ex money. due to the 425K she received from the home sale. 6 years. She got 425K in 6 years. And he was paying the bills in those 6 years. So she lived rent-free, didn't have to pay a dime, and then she got a whole 425K payment out of that. And she only had to spend 6 years of her life. It's a good goddamn deal. How are you still mad and disgruntled? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You benefited from the whole situation, and you get your kids out of it. Kids that you could still get child support off of, so you don't even have to pay for your kids because he's basically covering that. It's a good deal all around. I don't like, how are you? The order noted the court finds that any and all arrears pursuant to the judgment from Kel to Tyisha are paid in full. Kel has yet to respond to his ex recent move in court. I mean, he's probably really pissed off, and he probably expected it because he said he's been defending himself for years. It's past 2005, way past 2005, and he's still dealing with the shit. So he probably expected it. So until next time.